Hi everyone. This video is going to show you how to use Mindtap for English 102 Summer 2021. So within each week's folder is where you will have your Mindtap links. You will have these links only in the folders when you have something to read out of your book or when you have Mindtap homework. So when you click on the link, you will have a pop-up. If you don't see a second page load, make sure you check your pop-up blockers and disable your pop-up blockers. You can Google that information on how to do it, or if you need extra help, just email me. When you first get over into Mindtap, this is what you will see. For students who are new to using Mindtap, you might have to create a Mindtap account. For those of you who took English 101 through SkyCTC, you already have a Mindtap account, so you might have to reset your password. You see here, you have the 5 weeks. So first, for Mindtap homework, under each week you will have activities. You'll notice that these activities open on the Mondays of that week. So just like your folders open at midnight on Monday, your homework in Mindtap will also open each Monday, so you can't work ahead. On these activities, you'll see that there is some review to do, and then there's a graded activity. Within the graded activities, so I'm going to click on your first one, you will have a series of questions. For each set of questions, it's going to give you information, and you have 3 attempts to try to get the highest score. Notice that I do have it set to keep your highest score. So when you go into your assignment, you'll have information, you'll read through the information, and it'll ask you a series of questions. I'm just going to randomly click. And then I'm going to click Grade It Now. This will give you your score. So you notice I scored a 1 out of 3. I have 2 more attempts to try to get the highest score. When you get the highest score possible, or when you run out of attempts, first let me click Try Another Version. It will not give you the option to try another version, and you'll have to save and continue, and it'll take you to the next set of questions. This is how all of the homework in Mindtap is set up. Mindtap homework will be over your chapter readings, as you can see, and there will also be some assignments that pertain to appropriate use of language. Now, right now, these are set to practice. They're not practice, they are for a grade. That just it has to update on my end. So on your all's end, you will see that they count towards a grade. Everything that counts towards a grade, you will see with an orange dot. Mindtap homework is a separate grade in the class. So make sure you pay attention to that. It's worth 10% of your overall grade. The other thing we're going to use Mindtap for is your ebook. So you all are more than welcome to buy a hard copy version of your book, but you can use the electronic version of your textbook. So in the far right-hand corner, you're going to see a lot of different buttons. I do suggest that you all play around with these. So there's a notes section where you can take some notes. They have an Ask a Tutor, which is one of those opportunities for extra credit. They have definitions. You don't really need the portfolio one. The one that says full book is where we're going to go to work on your ebook. You can create yourself a study guide. You can create yourself flashcards. So I'm going to come back up to the book. When you click on full book, it's going to open a PDF version of your book. Now, this is kind of small, but I can click on these 4 directional arrows to make it take up the full screen. So now you have the book in front of you. You can turn the pages by using arrows. You can navigate in the far left-hand corner by clicking on TOC, that's Table of Contents. So if I've told you read chapter 1, you click on chapter 1 and get started. If it says to read chapter 5, you can click on chapter 5 and get started. Within this version of the book, you can highlight and take notes. Now, it's going to tell me that I can't because I am in instructor mode. But for you all, it will allow you to highlight, take notes, make a bookmark. So this is how you use your ebook. You can also go directly to a page. Maybe I say read the article on page 185. You can type in the page number and go there. This is the best way to use the book. You can also use at the top on the right the search this course feature and type in chapter 14 and go to chapter 14 that way. Either one will work. You can have your book read out loud to you, and then again, here's your bookmarks. If you like to have something in your hand, but you don't want to buy the copy of the book, you can print individual pages out of your ebook. This concludes our video on how to use and access Mindtap. If you do have questions, please make sure you email me. The biggest thing is to make sure you pay attention to the course schedule and what readings you have for that week.